Hey, did you see that strange fellow talking about bears before the commercials? Well, that's Critterman, and he's got a wonderful story to tell you kids about two little bear cubs. But first, we may have to wake him up.
Oh, it's only you, George. Oops, you scared me. Oh, looks like I kind of took a nap, huh? And, you know, if I was a bear like George, I would have taken a nap for maybe 5 months. It's called hibernate. You slow way down, you don't eat at all. I know it sounds kind of easy to be hibernating, sleeping all the time, but these guys, the females especially, gotta give birth to little babies. Baby bears are tiny when they're born, about a pound, maybe that big, and they nurse them all winter long while they're sleeping, and for 5 months, bears don't get up, get out of their den to go potty. Long time. Well, I bet you wonder how we know all this stuff about what bears do when they hibernate. We had to help a couple of them out one time. A couple of cubs had to teach them how to hibernate. Shenandoah and Shoshone had lost their mom. Some hikers found them all alone in the woods and took them to people who fix up injured critters. When it came time for their winter nap, scientists had to help them out.
We're gonna take the cage inside and see if we can get the two friendlier ones to load.
Those scientists are pretty tricky. I bet you they use food to get Shoshone to go in the cage. Food almost always works.
They want to come real bad.
Come on, Shoshone, it's okay.
Told ya. Now they're gonna take Shoshone and Shenandoah from their human home and put them back in the wild where they belong.
How about
Okay, that'll hold them in.
See, scientists know, well, at least they guess, that if they put the cubs in a den in the woods for their winter nap, a long winter nap, they'll forget. And when they wake up, they'll never remember living with people. The cubs are already tired because they haven't eaten much for a few days. And not having food after all that food all summer long makes them want to sleep. But that scientist, John Beecham, he gives them a shot that'll really make them sleepy.
This dosage for this size bear ought to put them down for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Shenandoah falls asleep.
Okay.
That guy, John Beecham, puts a tag on her ear, partly to make her look like a punker bear, and partly so that if she ever runs into people again, scientists will know she got through the winter okay.
In fact, last summer we caught one that we'd released last year, a little female. In fact, we caught her probably less than a half a mile from the den we put her in.
Goodbye, Shenandoah.
Scientists load up the brother and sister and carry them down the mountain to their new home. These scientists have to walk a long ways, and Shoshone, the one in the backpack, weighs as much as a big dog. Shoshone is a load.
Almost there.
The scientists found the den for the cubs before it snowed. Shenandoah goes in first. John pushes and pushes and pushes to get her inside the den, and then he gets stuck. Those other scientists have to pull him out.
Okay, one down. I got too much dirt in my eyes.
Now it's Shoshone's turn. When John thinks the cubs are pushed in far enough and comfortable, his pals pull him out of the den again. The scientists make the bears feel safe by covering up the opening to the den with dirt and pine boughs. That way they'll want to stay in their cozy den under the snow and sleep all winter long.
Well, it was great to see Critterman, and he will be back to take you on all sorts of adventures, tracking mountain lions, calling birds, maybe even stalking scorpions at night. Be watching for him in other shows.